Riders of the Low Country, listen up. LOWVELO 25 is returning this year and early bird registration is open right now. Right now, I am joined by event manager Chris Wynn. Chris, thank you very much for being here with us. It seems like you were just here.
I feel like we were
talking about LOWVELO back in what, November, October?
Yeah, right before the event, November 2nd. Yeah.
So now we're looking ahead to this year, and it's time for people to start registering again.
It is. We want everybody to sign up, so you've got lots of time to make your plans and help us do a little bit of fundraising for the Hollings Cancer Center.
For those who aren't quite familiar with LOWVELO, tell us about it. How does it work?
Sure. So LOWVELO is one part wellness initiative, right? Trying to keep people healthy, which is a great way to keep cancer at bay, and 2 parts support group and fundraiser for the Hollings Cancer Center. So we've got stationary bike rides all the way through 80-mile-long adventures through the Low Country. You can sign up for any one of those distances this week for a $300 fundraising commitment, and you can come out, you get to participate, you get to ride with other folks who've been touched by cancer and do an awful lot of good while you're at it.
On camera, we're looking at some of the places there. Downtown Charleston is where we were showing Colonial Lake, but you say there's a longer ride that goes out Sullivan's Island, Mount Pleasant.
Absolutely. There's 3 rides that start downtown, and some of the footage you just saw was from our longer ride launch down at Brittlebank Park, and that ride is fantastic. You get to go through downtown Charleston into Mount Pleasant, across to Sullivan's Island, Isle of Palms. The longest rides head all the way out to the Francis Marion National Forest.
Wow.
And they all finish at Isle of Palms.
And beautiful views, I imagine.
It's some of the best that Low Country has to offer, and good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we get some good weather. It's a beautiful time to ride a bike.
Now, one thing of note about this last ride, you raised quite a bit of money.
We did. We had a banner year last year. It was our largest for attendance, and our riders collectively raised over $1 million together.
That is amazing. So tell us some of the things that money is used for over the Hollings Cancer Center.
Yeah, absolutely. So 100% of those rider-raised dollars go to fund research project at Hollings, right? So these are dollars that can fund clinical trials, new experimental treatments, things that can really impact the way patients get treated and improve outcomes, but we don't have a 10-year curve. We don't want to wait the whole process between the FDA and getting grant approvals. That is a much longer, slower process. So this is a straight injection into the machine that is expediting help.
Now, I know it's early, but is it too early to start volunteering for this event? That's
a great question. We always need volunteers. Our volunteer registration should open in the next 2 months. But November 1st is the date, so whether you want to ride, whether you want to cheer people on, whether you're available to volunteer, we'd love for you to keep that on your radar.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. And remember, you don't even have to ride the bike outdoors. You can participate using a stationary bike as well. So again, registration for LOWVELO 25 is open right now. The race is November 1st, so you have plenty of time to prepare, whether it's to ride or volunteer. All of that information is under the big red box on live5news.com. Stay where you are. We'll be right back.